Okay, so we're going to start today lying down flat onto your mat or in your space, just lying down all the way, extending your legs long, bringing your heels towards the edge of your mat, or if you're not on a mat, further than hip distance apart, just comfortable, let them turn out, fall out where they want to go. Make sure that your spine feels long and stretched, any area where it's kind of tensing up, clenching up, try and lengthen it out. And we're going to start by a pranayama, a breathing exercise, bringing in all the air, expanding your respiratory system, getting ready for the practice and really coming into the moment. So bring your hands onto your belly, close your eyes if it feels good, and inhale into your belly. Exhale, relax your belly. Again, inhale, feel it rise. Exhale, relax down, let it go. Bring your hands onto either side of your rib cage, but still inhale into your stomach. And now up into your chest, feel your rib cage expand. Exhale, relax your chest. Relax your stomach. Again, inhale and stomach. Chest. Exhale, relax your chest. Relax your stomach. Bring your hands onto your shoulders, your collarbone. Inhale into your stomach, chest, all the way up into your shoulders. And exhale, shoulders, chest, stomach. One more time. Inhale, stomach, chest, shoulders. Exhale, relax your shoulders, chest, and stomach. Bring your hands onto the ground beside you, palms facing up, and take a few more of these deep breaths all the way in. And exhaling, letting it all go, letting it all out. Knowing you've made it onto your mat, and you can take this time for yourself. Alright, so let's get moving, releasing the body, the joints. So bring the knees in towards your chest, holding onto the backs of your thighs underneath your knees, and we'll start taking the knees out away from each other, circling back in. Keeping your lower back planted in your mat, really grounding down, releasing that lower spine as well as the hips. Breathing as well as you roll through. And reverse those circles. So just being really gentle, feeling how you feel, accepting it as it is. And bring your knees together. Stretch your feet up towards the sky, arms coming out into a T shape if you have room, just adjust if you haven't. And we're going to cross the legs, right thigh over left. Bend both knees, maybe draw the feet towards the ground and let the knees fall over onto the left side. Looking over your right shoulder for an extra added bit into this twist. Again, feeling both shoulders, trying to plant down. Don't worry if it lifts off a little bit, but just keeping them grounded to try and lengthen out the twist. Alright, coming back through your centre, uncross your legs and move to the other side, left over right, bending the knees, letting the knees fall to the right side, looking over the left shoulder. Breathing into your chest, releasing it all out. And come on back to centre, uncross your legs and cross your ankles now, holding onto your shins. See if you can scoop up your belly and roll all the way up to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Don't worry if you need to swing around, this is for you, take it how you want it. So find a comfortable cross-leg position. If you want to lift your hips up by sitting on the edge of a cushion, please do. Pause, go get your cushion. Or we're all going to meet with our arms wide. Inhale, reach as far away as you can. Head lifting as you inhale. Exhale, move to one side, it doesn't matter which, taking a side stretch on your hands, your fingertips, or down onto your elbows. Just wherever you are, feel both sit bones planted, the top arm reaching long and away. And let's roll forwards, reach forwards with your arms to the other side. Side stretch on the other side, reaching up and over. Good, roll back through your center, pause at center and lifting up, lift both arms up, look up towards the sky, really reach. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands down to the mat beside you, tuck your chin into your chest, feel the stretch at the back of the neck, and as soon as you're down, reach back on up, inhale. Exhale, tuck it down. One more time, inhale. Exhale, reach it down. Alright, so either swing your legs around or reach on forwards with your hands, rolling over the knees and moving into tabletop. So on your hands and your knees. Hands, wrists directly underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, reach your chest through, tailbone up, we're moving into cat-cow. Exhale, curve on up, release your spine, reach it up. Inhale, reach. Tailbone reaching away from your head at the same time as they both reach up. Inhale, exhale, reach it up. One more time, inhale, reach forwards. Deep breaths. Exhale, curve it up, good. Alright, neutral spine, so long spine, not curved in any way. And we're going to release the left hand up towards the sky, twisting, opening, inhale. Exhale, thread your needle, hand coming in the space between your hand and your knee on the other right side. Shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade coming down to the ground. If you want to, you can release the supporting hand, bringing it around your back to the top of your opposite thigh, deepening the twist. Okay, release that supporting hand back to the ground. Unthread, twist back up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, plant that hand down, repeat on the other side, reach it up, inhale. Right hand threading through. Shoulder blade to the ground, releasing the supporting hand if it feels good. Taking any movement that you want to for yourself to feel better, to feel more in tune with yourself. Alright, release, unthread, reach back up to the sky and plant both hands down. So we're going to repeat that but with an extended leg. So let's extend the left leg towards the side, plant down into your foot. Release the left hand, twist, and exhale again, threading through with one extended leg. So taking it however feels good for you, releasing your supporting hand or keeping it there for this one, or even keeping that extended leg bent in, just repeating your thread the needle, whatever's good. Alright, unthread, reach on up. Exhale, plant your hand down, knee coming back in, repeating on the right leg out and extended, so planting down onto this foot, reach on up into the right arm. Exhale, thread your needle. And you can release that arm if it feels good. Alright, release. Come back on up. Unthread, untwist. And plant the hand down, knee coming in, arms reaching wide in front of you into puppy pose. So inhale first here. And exhale, let your chest sink down into the space between your shoulder blades. Let's take this as a roll to really release, really bring that spinal release. So scoop on up your belly, inhale, weight forwards over your hands. Once you reach there, exhale, hips back up towards the sky, chest sinks down. making that wave with your spine. Inhale, rolling forwards. Exhale, sinking down. Inhale, rolling forwards. Exhale, sinking down. One last time, inhale. Exhale, sink it down, staying down, press, sink down. So staying here, or you can come onto your fingertips, and we're going to take it side to side. So in your puppy pose, just a gentle sway side to side, releasing your shoulder blades a little bit more. Really gentle movements. Not pushing through any pain. Really finding that feel-good challenge, that feel-good release. Okay, coming back to center. Come on up. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, so restacking your tabletop. And we're going to tuck those toes, lift up into downwards facing dog with bent knees, pressing into your fingertips, down into your heels, spine reaching long, hips reaching up. Really grounding those heels to release your calves, bending your knees as much as feels good. And then looking forwards, we're going to walk forwards towards the wrist with bent knees, feet hip distance apart, until you can release your hands, relax over into a forwards fold, cupping opposite elbow if it feels good, adding a little sway around those bent knees, really releasing any tension with your breath. And then release your hands, lengthen your spine, stand all the way up. Straight away, find your mountain pose. So bring your feet together, spread out your toes, really ground down. Take a moment to find stability in your legs and your feet, reaching up with the knees, drawing up your belly button, spine long, shoulder blades releasing down your back. And straight away, we're going to inhale, reach on up. Watch out for the furniture around you. Exhale, dive on down towards your feet. Inhale, half lift, lengthen out that spine, palms coming to shins. Exhale, plant your hands down, step it back to high plank. Lowering down, elbows close, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pull on up, reach up, upwards facing dog, inhale. Exhale, roll on over your toes, scoop on back, downwards facing dog. Good. Let's reach up the left leg towards the sky. Exhale, draw it through, plant the foot forwards, plant it down, back heel turning down, find your stability as you come on up to warrior one. Arms reaching up, hips towards the front of your mat, really bending into the front knee and back knee long and lifted. Remember to breathe. Let's turn on out, hips coming to the long edge of your mat into warrior two, arms reaching long away from you, really bending again into that front leg. And we'll take reverse warrior, so arm reaching down your lengthened back leg, your right leg reaching up and over with the left. Still scooping up your belly just enough to reach your spine long, your hips and your pelvis all in line. And then we're moving to extended side angles, so coming back forwards, left forearm onto the thigh, or hand coming down beside the left foot, reaching up and over with the right arm, making a long line. Come on back to warrior two, extend the front leg, shimmy the foot in a little bit. We're moving into triangle pose, arms coming wide, inhale. Exhale, folding straight over the left side, side stretch, reaching for the shin, the ankle, or hooking that big toe with the first two peace fingers, reaching up towards the sky, or hand on the hip to help open out the chest. Lengthening both knees long or bending a little tiny bit for your hamstrings. Remember, the most important thing is about lengthening in the upper body and the legs, so if you need to be higher up on your leg, feel free to do so. It's not about the shape created, it's about the feeling inside. Alright, come on up, turn the hips towards the front of the mat, back foot wide, to hip distance apart, turning the back foot in a little bit for the stability. Left hand onto the hip, reaching up into the right, revolve triangle, inhale. Exhale, reach forwards, cross it over, arm coming to the outside of the leg or onto the ground, twisting and opening. So twisting over that front leg. Remember to breathe. Alright, look forward for a second and then bring this hand to this side of the foot, so more open, more natural. Stepping back with the back leg, bending into the front left leg, twisting to the sky into this low twisted lunge. And then bring both hands down beside the front foot and drop the knee down at the back, untuck the toes if it feels better for you. Find your low lunge, reaching your chest through, spine coming long, hips reaching towards the ground, thighs reaching away from you. Make sure that your foot is further forward than your knee or directly underneath, so not any further back. Walk it forwards if it is. And breathe. Stretching out those legs. Feeling good, finding the release, extending those legs. And we're going to take this into a little bit of a flow. So the opposite hand to the foot, the right hand, coming down to the ground again, but release the left. Reach it forwards as far as you can, the left arm, twist it behind you. And now reach the arm back forwards, but take the hips back the opposite way, extending the front leg, flexing the foot, finding a half split pose. So we're moving through this motion, reaching forward into your low lunge, bending the knee, twisting around, then extending back into half split arm, reaching back forwards, hips drawing parallel, reach it forwards, twist it round, reach up and over, reach it forwards, twist it round, reach up and over. One last time, reach it forwards, twist it round, reach up and over. Plant both hands down beside the foot. Take a little reach into your half split, really drawing the left hip back. And then reach back forward into your low lunge, tuck your back toes underneath, step back to a high plank. Take a chaturanga, elbows coming down. Inhale, upwards facing dog. Exhale, downwards facing dog, and we're repeating on the other side. So right leg lifting up towards the sky, find room in your space. Exhale, draw it through, plant the foot down, back heel coming down. Reach up, warrior one. Releasing any tension through the breath. Okay, hips to the long edge of the mat, twisting and opening into warrior two. Let's find a reverse warrior. Arm reaching down the back left leg this time, lengthening up and over. Bending into the front knee still as you lengthen up the back leg. And extended side angle, coming back forwards, right forearm to the thigh, a hand beside the front foot, reaching up and over. Finding that lift in your belly button to bring your pelvis into line. As you open out your chest and breathe. And then come back up to warrior two. Extend the front leg, shimmy the foot in. We're moving into triangle pose, arms coming wide, inhale. Both legs long, lengthen over the front right leg, reaching for the shin, the ankle, hooking the big toe. Reaching up towards the sky or hand on the hip. Keep on lifting up your kneecaps, not sitting into those joints, opening out actively. And come back on up. So turn for your hips to be towards the short edge of the mat, walking that back foot wide so that you're more stable, more secure. Right hand to the hip, reaching up into the left. Inhale, reach as high as you can. Exhale, reach as far forward as you can, and then cross on over, arm coming to the outside of the leg or onto the ground, twisting, opening, even releasing that top arm up. Remember to breathe, lifting up your knees. And then we're going to move the chest back directly forward. So replace the hand, the front left hand beside the right foot underneath your shoulder. So just a more natural position. Then the front knee, step the back leg long and back, twisting and opening again, but into this lunge position. Really feel that breath releasing in your chest. Maybe you can hear it as well. And then we're going to drop the back knee down, both hands coming beside that front foot. Taking your low lunge, walking your front foot a little bit further if you are underneath your knee. Really lengthening out your chest so you can come as high as you want to onto your hands, your fingertips, onto your fists. Really reaching your chest forward. Lengthening your hips down, reaching your thighs away from each other, long line. And then we're going to take that half split lunge flow circular vibe. So left hand coming down, really plant it down, release your right arm, same as leg, as far forward as you can, twist it around, reach it towards the back, and then lengthen up, arm coming back forwards, hips reaching back, front leg lengthening, foot flexing. Repeat, reach it forwards, twist it around, reach up and over, hips coming back, front leg long, reach it forwards, twist it around, reach up and over. Remember to breathe. Inhale, reach, twist it around, release. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale. Inhale, deeper twist. Exhale, reach it back. One last time, reach it around, reach it back, forwards. Arms coming down beside the foot, as high up onto the hands as feels good, opening out the chest, lengthening the front leg, toes reaching towards you. Taking a little breather. And then bending back forward, so low lunge, planting both hands down, tucking back into down dog, and then rolling forward to plank, taking our vinyasa flow, elbows coming down. Inhale, upwards facing dog, reach up high. Exhale, downwards facing dog. So one last walk through, step your left foot forward, and then turn on out to come on up, both legs straight, finding a wide leg pose. So both feet are on a same line. Adjust a little bit if you need to. Toes are turning towards each other. Hands coming onto your hips. Inhale, reach up high, chest open. Exhale, folding forward, but leading with your heart center. So really reaching forward with your chest, keeping your spine long, not letting it curve. Reaching as far forward as you can, bending your knees a little bit if you need to, or keep on reaching up your kneecaps until you're as far forward as you can go, and maybe you can reach for the ground. Wherever you are, inhale, half lift, lengthen your spine, and exhale, release, still leading with your chest, your spine long and straight, and going as low as feels good for you. Closing your eyes if it feels good and surrendering to the fold. Letting your breathing relax. Inhale, half lift, and then take your hands over to your left thigh. Turn the left foot out a little bit, right foot turned out quite a lot, and then bending into the left side, extending the right leg, walking the legs a little bit further apart. Come down as low as feels good. You can bring your hands to the ground or keep them off, finding this side reach. Maybe you can reach your arms, bring your hands into a mudra of your choice. So the right leg is lengthened as far as you can, and the left knee is bent. You're sat down as deep as you can. Then we're going to switch to the other side, so either bring your hands towards the ground or come on up into a wide leg forwards fold, or just try to reach to the other side. So bending into the right leg, left leg extended, reaching your arms long if your arms can be free on the inside of the leg, finding a mudra of your choice. You can bring your first finger and your thumb together, the other fingers long and straight. If mudras are new to you, this is a good one to start with. And then bring your hands towards the ground, bend both knees, come back into the center. Walk your legs, your feet a little bit closer together, reaching far forward, and we're going to find a squat pose, Malasana. So sitting down as deep as you can, making sure your feet are in line with your knees. So where your knees are bending, your feet are pointing, and you're all in a line. If you're as low as the floor or towards the ground, obviously we're not sat on the floor, hands can come into prayer position, elbows on the knees, pressing the knees away from you, spine reaching up long. So you can stay here for a few breaths, closing your eyes, taking this pause, this deepening in the middle of the practice, or if you want to, add a little strength work for yourself if that's what feels good today. Try a little crow pose if you've done it already. Or you can take any deeper stretches here that you want to, maybe pressing one hand down underneath the leg, holding onto the foot, seeing if you can release the foot up behind you. Or if not, just staying in your squat pose. That's what I'm going to do for a few breaths. And then reach your hands down, turn your toes in, lengthen up, come up into a smaller wide leg forwards fold, lengthen, come all the way up, turn your feet, step back to the front of the mat, and then we'll flow back down to the ground. So lifting up with your arms, inhale, plant your feet, spread your toes out, reaching as far up as you can with your arms, exhale, fold on over those legs. Hug those legs in as close as possible, hips reaching up towards the sky. Inhale, half lift, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back to high plank. Lower down, elbows close. Inhale, upwards facing dog. Exhale, press back, downwards facing dog. And then with the left foot, reach it forwards and sit down onto the left knee. Reach the left arm out really far in front, turn the left foot towards the left side of the mat, hips reaching open to the long edge of the mat, finding your gate pose. So I'm reaching up towards the sky, right leg long, maybe you want to reach your arm away from your foot, find a long line to a side stretch. You can release that right leg, you can reach behind you holding onto the foot and pulling the foot out away from you to open out your chest. And then release the leg long, bring both hands down, turn your hips back towards the front of the mat, and then take that left foot over towards the right side, sitting on down as far deep as you can towards the ground into this pigeon pose. So the left foot is reaching towards the right side of the mat, and you're sitting onto the side of the shin and the thigh, reaching your arms forwards, finding your pigeon pose. Now to make it deeper, if you're not feeling any stretch along the left glute, you can make more of a right angle with this left foot. So bringing the left foot forwards, bringing the hips more square towards the front, reaching those arms down again. So placing your head down towards the ground if you can reach, if it feels good. If you can't quite reach, you can make fists, planting them one on top of each other, bringing your forehead down onto your fists or anywhere onto your hands, however low down you want them. Closing your eyes and just relaxing into the stretch. Letting it be. And then walk your hands back in towards you. So you can sit on up for a second and just stay here, really pressing those hips down. Or if you want to, if you're really comfortable, sat down onto all areas of your legs, you can bring this foot in as close to you as possible, the front left foot, and then bend the right foot in, see if you can reach back for that right foot. You can even hook it with your elbow and then reach back with that left hand, trying to clasp them together, finding this pose. I'm not sure of the name. I want to call it mermaid, but maybe it's not that. Some kind of alternate pigeon. Let's go with that. I'll try and find the name for next time. Alright, plant both hands down. Tuck the back toes underneath. Press into the toes, press into the hands. Lift the knee off, the left knee, and still squeeze it in towards your chest. Reach it back, three-legged dog, reach it up towards the sky, and then reach it over to the same elbow. So reaching that knee to the left elbow, and then press your left foot as far forward as you can towards the side of your mat. So if you're not quite there, walk till you find this position, reaching the left foot towards the left side of the mat on the outside of the left hand into this lizard pose. So rolling that knee over the side of the foot and breathing. You made it. You can walk your arms down onto your elbows, onto your forearms if you're comfortable. And again, relaxing down. Come on up onto your hands. And again, if you're already here, you can stay deeper and come straight with your hips. Or if you want to press more firmly into the left foot, bending the right knee and reaching back with the left hand towards that right foot, so twisting around the side. Trying to squeeze the foot in, adding an extra little quad stretch. Keep reaching your spine long. Alright, plant that leg down, plant the hand down, tuck the back toes, step it back to plank, and take a vinyasa, elbows coming down. Inhale, upwards facing dog. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Reaching forwards with the right knee this time. So right knee coming out towards the right side, right hand reaching out, left hand coming up, opening out the hips into gate pose. So we're going to repeat all of that on the other side. Again, you can reach up that left extended leg, draw the foot in towards your bum, hold on to the foot, even reach the foot away from you to open out the chest. Extend the leg, bring both hands forwards and bring the right foot towards the other side of the mat to the left side, sitting on down into your pigeon pose. So really sitting on deep down, shuffling the front foot forwards, more into a right angle. If you want an extra deeper stretch, reaching your hands forwards or bringing your hands into fists or clasping them to place your forehead on. Taking that deep breath and then releasing down. Letting your breath ease away all the tension in that glute. Bring your hands back in. Sit on up if you weren't already, and you can stay here, sinking your hips down deeper, or again you can bring the right foot in close to your left hip, bending the back left knee, seeing if you can reach back for it, even hooking it with the elbow of this hand, I'm not sure which way it is, I'm all twisted up, and reaching the opposite hand up and over, clasping the hands together. Release the hands down, plant the hands down, tuck the back foot underneath, and see if you can press into the foot, into the hands to lift that knee of the right leg off, squeezing it into your chest in plank. Reach it up towards the sky, three-legged dog. And then take the knee towards the right elbow. Hold it there for a second, work on a little bit of strength, and then reach the right foot forwards to the outside of the right hand, sitting down on the back knee into lizard pose, letting the right knee roll out over the side of the right foot. Chest coming long, reaching down to your elbows if it feels good for you today. Might be different today from any other day. Try not to judge it at all. It's just where you are right now. You've got to listen to what your body wants. Remember those deep breaths. Working on easing through any tension. Okay, walking up onto your hands if you're not already, and again planting forward, reaching forward, or bending the back leg, reaching the opposite hand. So on this one, the right hand up and back, twisting around the front leg to reach for that back foot and drawing it as close to you as you can. Still trying to open out the chest and lengthen the spine. Alright, release the foot, plant the hands down, tuck the back toes underneath, step it back to plank. Holding here for a second. And then we're taking one last vinyasa flow, so coming down, elbows close, chaturanga. Inhale, upwards facing dog. Exhale, press back, downwards facing dog. Really enjoy this last press into down dog. And then we're rolling forwards onto both knees, sitting onto one side, swinging the legs around. And bringing both feet in, letting the knees fall out, soles of the feet together, finding Baddha Konasana. So hands coming towards the shins, the ankles, or clasping the hands, reaching around the toes. Inhale, open out your chest, reach up high. Exhale, folding forwards, leading from this chest. So only as far as you can keep your back straight and feeling long. It will curve a little bit. You've got hips, you've got a body, you've got to get over it. But trying to keep the length. Relaxing down as far as you can, taking those deep breaths. Feel free to pause and stay in this pose as long as feels good. Or we're going to inhale and come on up, extending the left foot forwards, drawing the toes towards you, right foot coming into the left thigh. We're reaching around with the right hand. Not good with these left and right. Right hand. So we're reaching up the hips, planting into the right hand, the knee, the heel of the left foot, reaching up, opening out the chest into this small wild thing. Keep on breathing. And then we're coming all the way down, chest reaching towards the front of the mat, folding forwards over that left leg, reaching forwards into Janu Sirsasana. Come on up and we'll repeat on the other side. So right leg long, left foot in, hip and knee falling out. left foot into right thigh, left hand reaching back, planting into the hand, the knee, the heel, opening out, reaching up with those hips, opening out the chest into this small wild thing. And sit down, sink all the way down, reach all the way forwards into Janu. Alright, reach it up. So turn towards the long edge of the mat. One last pose today, wide leg forwards fold. So reaching your feet in front of you and reaching your legs as wide as they can go today. So as wide as you feel good sitting up straight. If you've got a full box split, feel free to do that. If you've got a small angle and that's a lot of work on your thighs, that's for you. And be proud of where your body is and what it can do, its individuality. So wherever you are, inhale, lengthen up. And we're just going to bring the arms forwards today. Exhale, roll far forward as you can. Sinking down with the chest or planting into the hands until you can release all the way down towards the ground. Shuffle a little bit back. And just relaxing all the way down, opening out those hips. So we're taking more of a split stretch style of wide fold today. So relaxing your body as much as you can. You can relax your feet. You don't need to draw your feet towards you. Just relax everything and only focus on breathing and releasing the tension in your thighs and in your hips. Again, feel free to pause and continue this stretch as much as feels good to you. Or come on up, bring your legs together to the front of your mat, and we're going to take our final relaxation in Shavasana. So rolling all the way down, feet reaching long, legs long, heels towards the edge of your mat, this time palms facing up right away. Arms away from your body, give your armpits and your body some space. Neck reaching long, you can tuck your chin a little bit if it feels better to reach that spine, that neck, or just let your head relax. So like at the start we use the breath, and we're going to tune back into that now. I just want you to inhale, remember that deep breath into your belly, chest, shoulders. Exhale through your mouth, release it all in one go. Let it go. Inhale again, belly, chest, shoulders, breathing through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, let it all go. Feeling all of your joints, all of your muscles out into your fingertips and your toes relax, letting go of tension. One last time, feel your breath drawing the tension up through your toes, your fingertips, your legs, your arms, your belly, chest, shoulders. And exhale, let it all go in one, relaxing down. So you can return to normal breath if you want. And take a few moments just to feel this state of relaxation. Your body wants to be relaxed. It's its natural state. So just let it be, let whatever you're feeling be. Know it will pass. Know you'll come back to relaxation with time, with acceptance. Letting your body float in relaxation for a moment. Taking in all it's learned. Feeling the release of tension. feeling free for this small moment, knowing it's always there for you. Take one last deep breath from your toes, your legs, fingertips, arms into your belly, chest, shoulders. And exhale one last time, let everything go. Bring your knees in towards your chest, roll over onto the right side of your body, making this cuddled in child's pose on the side. A little sneaky child's pose. And then we'll lengthen the top leg, press down into the top hand, sit up into a comfortable cross-legged position. Adjusting, releasing anything else that you need to, taking a little moment for yourself, whatever you want to do. And then bring your hands onto your knees, closing your eyes. Normal breath, normal seated position. You don't have to control anything. Just accepting this freedom that you have. Just enjoying this moment. And bring your hands to heart center in prayer position. Bowing your head down to your fingertips. Bowing down to yourself. Namaste. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this practice. I'll see you again next time.